can't seem to find this piece I'm looking for. Whoa, that's pretty good.
It's our church, see? Here's a window, here's the door, and it even has a cool bell.
Well, what I'm building is going to be even better. I'm making the International Tower of Awesome. Though I might need to use some of your bricks from your church, though.
Careful now. I know a story about some people who built a tower out of pride that didn't exactly go the way they planned.
What do you mean, Miss Brenda?
They probably ran out of money. Bricks are expensive.
No, money wasn't the problem. Why don't you two take a break from your Legos, and would you like to hear a story?
Yeah.
Well, I have a story about a massive tower from a long time ago. After the great flood, the descendants of Noah settled near the mountains that had provided the ark with safety during its long journey. Over time, the world was repopulated. Many chose to follow a righteous path. They gave thanks to their Creator and lived their lives as He intended. There were also those that chose to ignore the will of God. They quickly forgot the deliverance of the great flood. Those who stayed true to their Lord tried to convince the others to repent and ask for forgiveness, but this only resulted in terrible arguments. Finally, wishing to distance themselves from those who had remained faithful, they separated in hopes of finding a place of their own. Eventually, they made a new home near the banks of the river Euphrates. It was a beautiful place with much to offer. Full of pride and encouraged by the rebellious spirit, they formed plans for a great city and a great tower that would reach so high into the sky that the whole world would notice. After the flood, what God really wanted was for Noah's family to start over, to repopulate the earth. There was a great big world out there, and He wanted them to explore it, to spread out and take advantage of all that He had created.
Wow, what a plan. That sounds fun. I like exploring.
The people planning the city, they hoped that it would be so big and so great that everyone would go against God's plan and stay in one place. They wanted to rule over everyone. The powerful men who wanted to build the city, they wanted to be more important than God Himself.
Whoa, nobody's better than God.
That's right. Many of the people, including women and children, were assigned the job of making enough bricks to make their dream a reality. Though the people had turned away from God, they had not forgotten the events of the flood. They did not believe that God would keep His word, so they vowed to protect themselves by building a tower so tall that it would be higher than any floodwaters. What they didn't realize is that they could not protect themselves from the pride found within their hearts.
Magnificent, isn't it?
Oh, man. Indeed it is. This is my life's greatest achievement. I mean, our greatest achievement. We've got a lot to be proud of.
It's remarkable. I mean, man, this is not even completed and people are already moving in. I mean, look at the lower section. Would you believe they're already completely full?
I wonder how long it would take for us to get to the top.
I don't know. Forever, I imagine. But what does it matter to us? When we're done, the people are sure to take us to the top of it, and we can live out the rest of our days as powerful men and women.
Yes.
And spend the rest of our lives lavished by servants.
Angered by the city's prideful ways and the idol worship that was becoming more and more common, God sent an angel to interrupt the construction of the tower.
Listen, I'm gonna need some more tar for this level to start work on the second floor. I said I'm gonna need some more tar for this level. What are you talking about? I can't understand. John, what is he saying? Do you understand what he's saying?
I don't know what he's
Patrícia trabalhar, não quero isso. Eu quero ir embora da casa.
You're not making any sense. You're not making any sense. What where are you going?
Just
Get back here! I can't understand a word you are saying. What is going on here? I don't understand a word you're saying.
Yo no entiendo qué me está diciendo.
After the angel had disrupted their work, creating confusion by introducing the different languages, construction of the great tower stopped. The workers found it impossible to work together because they could no longer understand each other. Although the master builder pleaded with the people to stay, God had a different plan.
What is going on here? Where are you going? Where are you going?
M'avez-vous entendu? Je ne comprends.
You have to stay. You have to stay. You have to stay.
Look it up. Allons-y.
What are you doing? You can't leave. Can't leave. I need you to stay. Don't go. Don't go. We need to build the tower. We need to build the tower. Can't you understand? You cannot leave. You can't leave. We need to. Don't. What? Wait. You can't leave. Wait, there's no one left.
Lass uns gehen. Weiter, Kinder, weiter. Lass uns gehen. Das geht nichts mehr.
That's great. That's great. That's magical. Go, you cowards!
His will was ultimately carried out. You see, kids, God doesn't want us to be proud. He doesn't want us to compete to see who is the biggest and the most impressive. Instead of trying to build ourselves up, we should always put others first. We should be happy for others when they do something good. That's how we glorify God, by being humble and unselfish. Just an ounce of pride in our hearts will keep us out of heaven. Does that make sense?
I think so.
What are you doing, Logan?
I think this world needs more churches and less towers. So I'm gonna build a church.
Well, that's right, boys. I think churches are better than towers, don't you?
Yeah. Miss Brenda, do you want to help?
Well, I'd be glad to. I don't know a lot about Legos, but you boys teach me? Okay, where do we start? I think I'm gonna need something like this.
Here, let's use the base from the tower.